Michael B. Jordan says he's lonely as he's only dedicated to his craft and doesn't have time to date. Unc says he sympathizes with Michael B. Jordan, while Ocho says he has a lady in mind for him. Tune in.
He struggles finding people who understands his passion, but admits he's not good at it balancing.
Woo, woo. Well, that brother is locked in. That brother, you need to take a shot. You need to take a shot for that. Michael B. Jordan, if you see this, boy, I commend you. I commend you because you locked in on your craft. The fact, Unc, you different. Unc, you different. You know, because he young.
Yeah.
You know, he's young and he had the discipline to understand what it takes to be great at what he's doing. Many can't do that. And, and one of the things he just said is, I can't find the balance to be able to put the fourth effort I do into my craft into a woman, and I can't find anyone to understand that.
I can't multitask.
Woo! Come on now.
He says, there's a loneliness that I have. The responsibility that you have is isolating, and the weight is isolating. The worst part of that feeling is like nobody really understands. Sometimes falling into a space of being alone, feeling alone. I go back and forth between wanting partnership and then knowing what's the best partner for me. Easy. It's just not, I love you, you love me, he explained, adding that even though he believes it should be enough to just love your partner, it's not quite that simple. That's the part of me that really hasn't lived yet. I've sacrificed for too long.
Mike, it sounds like you're having trouble finding a partner, but I have friends for you, Michael B. Jordan. Holla at me. Listen to me. I don't know if you have my number. It's still the same, just like my jersey. Call me, brother. I can help you because I have women that will align with everything that you're doing, especially your purpose. They will walk that line with you and you're going to be all right. It's okay. They understand the sacrifice it takes to be the best at what you do. And they will respect that and still love you regardless of what you're doing. Holla at your boy, man. I get you right. I got somebody for you. I got some. Baby, how old is Katrina? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got one for you. Michael B. Jordan, her name Katrina. She 27. Holla at your boy.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because he knows there's a finite period of time that he can maximize what he needs to get done.
Yeah.
But also you miss out on some things.
That's why he said sacrifice. You have to sacrifice in order to be great at what you do. What does Michael B. Jordan want to be remembered for? And I'm sure it's being one of the greatest black actors that we've ever had. I think he wants to be on that same scale or that same stage like Denzel Washington. If I was him, I would want to be viewed as such. I want to be one of the few black actors that can command $20 million a movie. There are only a few that can do that.
You're right. I just I get it. I understand. If anybody understand, I understand.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because you've been preaching that. You've been preaching that since day one. You've been preaching that since day one. I thought it was a little different, but now to hear from someone else that is much younger and has the same discipline you do at such a young age, that's commendable. That is commendable.
When I was his age, there's two things that I felt. There was one thing. I was alone, but I wasn't lonely. See, that's what's getting him.
That was a good one.
He's lonely. It's not the alone. It's not the isolation. Because if you know you had somebody, see, if I'm stranded on an island and I see, it's not the fear of death. It's that I have so much to live for. So if I'm stranded somewhere and I know I got somebody that's waiting on me, that's counting on me, that I need to get back to, that will satisfy.
Yeah.
But see, when you lonely, and you alone, I don't have anybody. This isolation, you see, there's a difference between being, as long as you're in jail and that's not where your mind is, you can survive. It's only when your mind becomes imprisoned,
right,
that you start to lose it.
Right.
That's why some people can survive. They can be in solitary for extreme amount of time. You housing my body, my mind is free.
Free. That's a good one. I like the way you put that. And now that I've heard Michael B. Jordan come out and say this, and I don't think I've ever heard him speak in this manner about his private life and love life. But when he was dating Lori Harvey, I felt that was someone that was good for him, regardless of what everyone else may say. It was a good look for him being on his hip and what he had going on in life. But hearing him say this, now I have a better understanding on why she had to exit stage left.
Because they want to take,
someone that is not understanding of your end goal and your purpose and the sacrifices it takes to be great at your craft. And respect that. So they left. I'm sure they left on amicable terms, but still, there's one out there for them. And I got one for you. But I'm telling you, man, Mike, I know you're gonna see this. You know how to get in contact with your boy. I got one for you, man. I never steer you down the wrong lane, because Jesus got this wheel. You
look at Denzel and Pauletta. You look at Samuel Jackson and LaTanya.
That's hard.
You look at couples that's been in this business. You look at Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson.
Right.
I think that's his wife's name. You look at somebody that's been in this business for a long period of time. And Ocho, I got to go shoot a movie for 6 months.
Yeah.
But I know you're holding it down back home. I got kids. If I'm not mistaken, I know Denzel has 4. I only know John David because he's the oldest, and he used to train with me and with the trainer that I had when I was in Atlanta. Right. I think Samuel Jackson have kids, but I'm not, so don't quote me on that. To know, I'm sure they're there, but see, while I'm alone here doing this movie, I might be in over here, this location, overseas, and I'm gone for months on end.
But you know what else you have to understand?
What?
Think about the people you just named. Denzel, his wife. Samuel Jackson, his wife. Boy, they've been there since the beginning, huh?
Yes.
They've been there since the beginning. So they already understood what came with the territory before that train even started rolling. You understood the sacrifices it was going to take for Samuel Jackson to be who he is today.
Pauletta was
already
putting
understood
the bill.
what it took for Denzel to get to where he is now. They understood that. And in today's era, in today's society, and the women that we have today, listen, ain't nobody trying to run the base with you. The women in today's society, they trying to hit a home run.
Yeah.
Chat, stay with me and listen to me. Let me say it one more time. The women in today's era, in today's society, they are not trying to run the bases with you. They trying to hit the home run. Hey. They want what is already established. They want what is already made. I'm not trying to go through no struggle to round them plates just to get home. Shit, man. Boy, it's different times, huh?
Yeah. But see, the thing is now,
times.
The thing now is that, I don't know if you saw the interview with Terry Crews, and he said, some things was happening and behind the scenes, and he and his wife,